This is becoming a regular thing, is it not? Just so happens I have a few things written down in here. How are y'all doing today? Alright, so this is a special treat. I got my book here, my first book, Words Can't Describe. This is a preliminary copy. It's mine. It's not very good. Trust me, if you end up getting one, it's a lot nicer. But there's a couple poems in here that I want to read. At least for you right now. The first one's called Wild Billy. Did I lie? I lied. The first one is called You Owe Mike $1. I got these cards, they're like front to back. Ready? Okay, yeah, me too. Okay. A three-dimensional plane, eggshell white, blank canvas. Open all hours of the night, from the rustic sunset to the deep auburn rise. Malleable like gold, charming in innocence, blissful in love. Angel-shaped clouds drop dancing rose petals into the most sublime green patch in existence, encased by an enchanting mix of forested silhouettes. This is his masterpiece. You are his inspiration. I got tickle the back of my throat. It could came at the worst time. I was almost done. I had the emphasis. This is his masterpiece. You are his inspiration. I apologize for that. So this poem is called You Owe Mike $1. I like putting funny titles that kind of don't really match the words as much, but kind of the situation that was occurring during the time. Well, so there's this girl that I used to be friends with that, you know, I didn't have a crush on, but I liked her more than a friend. It's weird. Like, I had no feelings for her. I just loved hanging out with her because she, like, made me feel a certain way, like, that nobody else did. And it was something I didn't understand, something that I could only put to words because I couldn't tell her because I didn't want her to think that I liked her. And I couldn't explain it to other people because they didn't really understand what I'm saying, because I didn't understand what I was saying because I'd never felt it before. And that's why I liked it so much, hang out with her, because it made me feel so cool. So I kind of just like painted a picture in my head and I wrote down what it looked like. You know, the flower, or the rose petals coming down into one little green patch in the midst of an evergreen forest, light shining down into it, and, you know, like explaining that, like, this boy who doesn't understand what's going on paints this painting to paints the painting. See, I still don't understand it. To express how he feels about this girl. I like that poem a lot. I do enjoy it a lot. And then the second poem I got here is called Introduction. Oh, my bad, wrong side. It's called Just Because Something Feels Right Doesn't Mean It's Not Broken. The cylinders compress, oil sprues. Cut. The cylinders compress, oil spews from an overheated engine, jet black, full of crud and debris, a product of neglect. The hood pops, the entire block is in shambles. Tubes burst, bells torn, transmission fluid bubbles on the steaming surfaces. You've had this car 3 years, 200,000 miles, bald tires, rusted carriage. Been a while since you fixed a thing. Too busy with yourself. Stalled on a narrow one-way street, a dozen cars screaming. More come every minute. There's no fixing this. Not here. Not now. So, I don't really know if you can tell, but, because it's very heavy in metaphor, this poem, and it's about a relationship. It's not a relationship that I had, not a relationship I was directly involved in, a romantic relationship that I had observed that had gone sour. And it's sad watching your friends in a relationship, especially when you're friends with both people, even if one more than the other. It's sad to watch it. If you have any sort of empathy, or they're actually your friend, it's sad to watch them like fight, argue, whatever. And it's even more sad when they can't recognize it. And I tried to explain, but then the poem kind of comes back to me. You can't, just because you see this and it makes you upset, you're not part of it. It's not your direct involvement. You got to stay out, and it sucks because you can't do anything about it. But this is where I was humbled a bit, humbled quite a bit, humbled a lot, three times the charm, and I learned that I got to stay out of other people's shit, even if it sucks. And you life is life. So long, the more overarching theme of this poem is life is life. Um, you learn as you go. You're gonna be 90 years old and you're still gonna be learning stuff about other people, about yourself, and stay humble. Stay humble, San Diego. I'm gonna go learn Japanese. Abkhazia?